Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.
I'm Peter Fury, and don't forget to subscribe to Porky's Corner, because I've been a helmet of the month and you need to listen to me. Yeah? So follow him, yeah? And get the fella some followers up, for Christ's sake. He wears his heart on his sleeve, he's a good man, Russ. So follow Porky's Corner, he says it as it is, and you know, I appreciate the helmet of the month, Russ. No problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate.
Well, these are the really big men of amateur boxing, the super heavyweights, the class is called, and it's over 14 stone 4. And just look at the comparison between these two. Bobby Wells for England stands 6 feet 5 inches, and he's towering over this somewhat roly-poly figure, jolly figure, of Joe Egan from Donore in Dublin. And the whole match depends on this super heavyweight contest. England leading 5-4, but of course, if Egan can win this, then Ireland will snatch the draw. This particular match, England-Ireland, has had a history of very close contests over the years, and tonight has proved no different. So, the big lads go at it, and the Irishman, Joe Egan, moving in to have a go at Bobby Wells. Wells from Kingston. And he's hurt. No, he's not. Well, he was hurt, but the referees decided it was inside of the glove. Bobby Wells of Kingston, 6 feet 5 of him, and I'm afraid I can remember seeing his father box as well. His father, in fact, Billy Wells, is here in the audience tonight. Well, young Master Egan, who's 18, has come to have a go. Wells is 23. Engineering student, young Egan. What a little battler he is. Wells swinging him in from all angles to try and stop him coming at him. Good stuff. Well, they'll never go 3 rounds like this. Egan's put a tremendous amount into the first couple of minutes. Wells coming in with a little right around the corner. Now you pays your money and takes your choice as to what will happen here. He's got a wicked little right hand, as Egan. It sneaks up on you. And the crowd absolutely love this. And they've taken this young man to their heart as well. Joe Egan from the Donore Club in round 2. Bobby Wells from Kingston, Joe Egan from Dublin. Tall figure of Wells so far has not had too much success. Finding it hard with such a short man against him to punch down at him. Wells also making his international debut for his country tonight, like Egan. And Wells certainly hasn't solved the problem of getting to this young Irish student. It's amazing that Egan can get this close to this very tall man with all this reach. And Wells, by not using straight punches, simply can't keep the man away from him. The roly-poly Irishman swarming all over Wells. Well, this is cobblestone stuff now. And Egan has punched himself out, and the Irish boy has to take a standing count. That's out of exhaustion. What a finish to a match. Slowing up all the time. He needs that bell to come. He can hardly raise a glove, Egan. Extraordinary stuff. Not punching correctly. Well, the referee's right, but the crowd don't like it. If ever a man needed a minute's rest, Egan most certainly. Setting up this extraordinary attack, and the young Irish student just keeping his head down and weathering the storm. Real old-fashioned stuff this is. The ideal conclusion in many ways to a marvellous match between two old foes, England and Ireland. They've had many a marvellous battle in the amateur boxing ring. Egan almost snarling in his anxiety to get close and being picked off unmercifully. Standing count, second time. Well, it'll be a great pity if Egan can't get through 3 rounds here. It'll be a great shame because it's been such a marvellous finish to an evening, and the whole crowd here will be hoping that Egan can make it to the bell. Nothing but guts now to be offered by Egan. He's got plenty of those. Barely stand up. And Wells isn't exactly fresh. Under a minute left. Oh, he's got it. He got it the right hand sweeping up, and Egan couldn't step out of the way of it. And the referee has counted Egan out on his feet in the final round. He couldn't make it to the end. What a shame that is for him. But that's a good win for Bobby Wells for England. He had a few nasty moments early on, but the superior height and reach and boxing ability in the end told.
Right, there you go. There's two videos there. There's one of Joe Egan sparring when he was 17 years old, and one of Mike Tyson sparring when he was 17 years old. Now, Mike Tyson at the time were knocking out professional fighters who had 25 fights, right? So, let me know what you think about them two videos. Alright. Toughest white man to ever spar Mike Tyson. Yeah. Alright, pop, pop, bang. Big Joe Egan, I'm still waiting for you to come on Zoom. I've got 9 questions I want to ask you. Why are you swerving me? Why are you swerving me? Normally we can't shut you up on social media, can we? Hey? So, 2 minutes. Okay? Pop, pop, bang.
Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here that nobody dare say. I'm glad I've got all your attention. That includes you, Big Joe Egan. I've heard back, I know you're watching. Hey? Woo! porkycorner@mail.com. That's my email, Joe. Email me and I'll send you a Zoom. How it works is, you email me and say, this is my Zoom. And I send you a link and you click on it and we talk on here about boxing. That's what we do. We talk about you sparring Mike Tyson and your amateur career and all these people that you say you sparred. But then I ask you some questions. Right? And what I do, I'll go through these questions from interviews that you've done in the last 20 years. And then I'll fire these questions at you and dates and who you've sparred and this and that. And then you give me your answers. What is there to be scared of? Why would you be scared of me just asking you some simple boxing questions? Because you know it doesn't add up, does it? You haven't really thought about these whoppers that you've been telling, have you, Joe? Naughty, naughty. So send me your email and I'll send you the link. It's very simple. So for the last time, porkycorner@mail.com. Don't be scared. But the silence is deafening, isn't it? Triple B, big bully boy, Joe Egan. Oh, it's my Mike Tyson. Me, Mike and Cuss and Kevin Rooney. Whoa! I hope you're not going to tell that story at the Irish Club in Leeds in next couple of weeks, Joe. Jesus. Anyway, Dale Nicholls, the voice of hardcore pay-per-view. There you go. We've got a printer now. We'll push a button and it all prints off. He's sent me in an email. I don't know what's happened, but steam's coming out in his ears. So I'm going to go through it all. Here we go. Here we go. Eddie Hills said that Joshua is the best heavyweight in the world. But he's lost to Usyk twice. He got splattered by Ruiz. Ran for his life in the rematch in Saudi. Stumped the arena out, the Stinkinator. Right? And his best win is still Vladimir.
pushing 42-year-old, 18-month-old settee in his 69th and last fight. Is that the CV of a man who's the best heavyweight in the world? Well, let's look at his last few fights to compare it. Franklin, oh, he's tough, he's from Philly. Bit tough like Joe Egan, isn't it? He's tough, he's from Ireland, he can box. So Franklin, Robert Elenius, on a week's notice, ended up failing a dope test. And Otto the Wally, 200 and odd rounds he sparred with him, and he smashed him up twice in amateurs. Eddie Hill's coming out with Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight in the world. Show me statistics and show me some proof where he's the best heavyweight in the world. You know what I mean? But this is from a man that's running around telling us, he's running around telling us that he's 6-0, 4 by way of. He was ripping through the super heavyweight amateur ranks. And I don't understand why he packed it in if he were that good. I don't know. But the same man's running around saying drug cheats who failed twice should be banned for life. His words. Dylan White's failed 3 times in boxing and I think once in combat sports, has he? I'm sure he has. 3 times in boxing, though. Crusher Ben's failed twice. And Canelo's failed, but only once, hasn't he? But the point I want to make is this. Where's these bans for life for these? Crusher Ben's still fighting. He's having his second fight in the next couple of weeks in Vegas, in a ballroom. He's having his second fight since these dope issues, and they're not even cleared up yet. When's this border control hearing? Or is he serving a silent ban? I don't know, but we don't see the same energy that we saw for Jarrell Miller, do we? For Crusher Ben or Dylan White, eh? And then we all know about the therapeutic exemption certificates, don't we? Why are these YouTubers not pulling him up on this? Why? Dale, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Let's just have Eddie's CV here. Let's have a little look. 6-0 Iceman, Radio 1 DJ, podcaster, GQ magazine front cover model, golf agent, snooker CEO. Snooker CEO. They're on about adding a golden ball to snooker. They're rewriting history, aren't they? They're adding a golden ball to snooker, or they're talking about it. So ice break you can make is 167. That's craziness. The highest break you can make in snooker is 155, isn't it? It's not 147. The highest break you can make at the moment is 155 if you get a free ball. Okay? But basically, it's 147 without a free ball. So are they going to go it to 167? So with a free ball on that, that'll be 175, won't it? Or are they including the free ball on it? See how complicated it is. But the players are not happy about it. Can you imagine if they do that? They'd kill the game off. And for what? Just to keep this Turkey dude happy. Eh? With his Bono glasses that he got off the gad. And a tea towel on his head. Eh? Why should us snooker fans put up with that? I'm not going to put up with that. Not on my watch. What else have we got? Snooker CEO, darts CEO, double glazing boss, fruit and veg salesman in Hull. Rather than selling veg on Tommy Coyle's stall, thinking he was Jason Statham in Lock Stock. What is all that about? Let me feel the fibre of your fabrics. He uses that one as well, don't he? They're out films, them, Eduardo. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, please. You're getting like Triple B. And Big John Fury, just telling whoppers for the sake of whoppers. Unbelievable. Businessman, motivational speaker at Oxford and Cambridge, is it? Relentless. He bought a book out, Relentless, but bows to His Excellency. I thought you were relentless. I mean, you're even doing Ramadan now. Unbelievable. You wouldn't have a look in if it weren't for Bricktop and Spencer Brown in Saudi and Tyson Fury, Eddie Hills. You wouldn't have a look in if it weren't for them. McMahon saying that. What's happened to him? Spencer Brown, he's changed his name on Twitter now to El Sheikh Ala Brown or something, or whatever. What's going on there? Running around with a tea towel on his head like the rest of them. Running around saying, I've been told I'm family. Listen, you know when your friends start treating you like family, that's when you've got to start worrying. You know when they put their arm around you and they go, you're like family. Yeah, yeah. I can tell you a few people in Sheffield who'll come out with that one, especially when they want something doing. You don't believe me, go ask Chris Smedley. Yeah, it is what it is. Listen, liar, hypocrite, confidence trickster, prankster. Dale, God, you're going for it today, Dale. Dale, have you got up on wrong side of bed? Eh? Or do you just agree with the Pope? Look, Eddie is what it is, innit? But it's embarrassing, innit? To see him sat there with Bricktop and Bunce on that gloves are off thing, all lovey-dovey. And all I want to know is this. What's happening with UK boxing? Do they care about UK boxing now? Because it looks like it's torpedoed, doesn't it? Absolutely torpedoes. Jet setter, ping pong pioneer, YouTube sensation, karaoke guru, boxing promoter, con man, fast bowler for Essex, tearing into the wicket like Bob Willis, opening back like Graham Gooch for Essex. Oh my God, con man. Matchroom annual barbecue and fight camp all in his back garden of his childhood home that was big enough to convert into officers. Go on, Dale. Bully, blackballed, in the US, so run off to Saudi. Bodybuilder, fitness fanatic, marathon runner, air transplant, author, father of the year. Is there anything else this man cannot do? Well, what? He couldn't get this man in with Wilder, could he? When Wilder were icing people and Joshua were icing people, they had two roadman killers there together after the Vladimir fight at Wembley. And he was telling everybody, Wilder next, Wilder next. They flew Wilder in. If Wilder didn't want to fight Joshua, why did he fly in? Nobody's going to get on a plane to another country for a fight, are they, that they think ain't going to happen. So all this waffle and spin that they've come out with, such a rhubarb, isn't it? Oh, they'll take the Wilder fight now that he's a busted flush. But Joshua's a busted flush, isn't he, really? Do you think that Franklin, Elenius and Wallin are now fighting Ngannou in his second boxing fight? Do you think that all that's going to prepare him to take on Fury or Usyk? Come on. Even a Fury on slide. Fury's on slide, isn't it? But Fury on slide beats him, doesn't he, really? But they're not bothered because it's end game now, isn't it? It's end game. When they get him into the ring, it'll be like Mayweather and Pacquiao. He'll just stink. Brook and Khan stunk, didn't it? And this one will stink. Because they've milked it, they've gone all around the houses. Gets us all on the hook. They've kept us on hook all this time, haven't they, since 2017, April. Should have been October, shouldn't it? 17. So what are we? We're getting on for 7 years, aren't we? 6.5 years. It'll be 7 years. Late. Too late. It's a bit like Fury and Joshua. It's overcooked, that one, isn't it? The Wilder one's overcooked as well. And all overcooked. Usyk won. He got in with Usyk, didn't he? And got took apart. And you don't get near Usyk when they do fight. But why aren't we seeing the same energy from these people calling out these next gen guys? Frank Sanchez, Caballel, Jared Anderson. I don't hear their names mentioned. That's just how I look at it. So Dale, thank you for your email. Thank you very much. We'll get that out. That's about it really for today. Okie dokie. It's teaming it down. Well, peace out. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Big Joe Egan. I don't want to speak to you on a telephone. No, I don't want to hear your voice, mate. I just want to see an email with your email on. Email me, porkycorner@mail.com, and I'll send you a link. Don't go into hiding. Don't go into hiding. Do not go into hiding.
What have you got to be frightened of? What? What, a little YouTube Zoom with me? You'll do them with anybody. You mind getting people with big followings on social media who don't even know anything about boxing, putting 79-second little clips on their channels because they're scared to death of you. That don't bother me, that. You dug yourself in a bigger hole. In fact, you've dug yourself in an hole from here back to Ireland with your whoppers. Can't lie straight in bed. You see what it is, Triple B? Once you tell a lie, you've got to tell another. Or go silent. You shut it down. I'm not silent, am I? I've got a seat here for you if you want to come here. Or we can do it on Zoom. What are you afraid of? You remind me of them guys where Sam Ace Rothstein, that's it. The Jewish guy, gangster, in Casino. Robert De Niro plays him. When he's putting it on that guy, who's from the Vegas Commission, Gaming Commission, he's wanting him on his channel, on his show, but he won't go on, will he? Because he's going to put it on him. I'm going to put it on you, but you're frightened to death. Why? If all these stories about you and Mike, I and Mike, are true, let me come and ask you on here, what are you afraid of? Because they're not true, are they? They're not true. Not when Tim Witherspoon's had Kevin Rooney on phone and all them people over there. If they say it's a load of hogwash, it must be. Well, if you've got something else you can bring to the table and show me that it's not hogwash, bring it. That's what I say, kid. Bring it. I think that's about it, really. Okie dokie. Big shout out to my pal, Buster Brunt, and a big shout out to Spartan Demolition. Thank you very much for backing the channel. We're going places. You know that. Go on, peace out.
When you get to 30, sprint back.
Have a split position. Charlie Downs, taking the rest of the player of the 9th position.